Golf course had my number on their card. This happened when I was like 15 and finally got my own landline in my bedroom. I was so excited to have my own number, but 3 months later I started getting calls every single day asking to book golf times at Meadowbrook Country Club. At first I was nice about it. I'd pick up and be like, "Hey, sorry, wrong number," and hang up. But these people would call back immediately screaming that I was lying because they were calling the number right off the golf course business card. One guy called me 6 times in a row at 7 in the morning on a Saturday yelling that his foursome was waiting and demanding I book their tee time. So I rode my bike over to the golf course and grabbed one of their business cards from the front desk. Sure enough, my bedroom phone number was printed right there under reservations. I asked to speak to the manager, and this middle-aged guy in a polo shirt came out. I showed him the card and explained the problem. He looked at me like I was some dumb kid and said, "That's our reservations line. We've had it for years." I pulled out my phone and said, "Okay, then call it right now." He refused and kept insisting it was their number. When I asked him to prove it by calling, he got all defensive and told me to leave or he'd call my parents. That's when I decided to get creative. I went home and told my mom what was happening. She was furious, but said the phone company would take weeks to fix it. So I came up with my own solution. Every time someone called asking for golf reservations, I started taking them. "Meadowbrook Country Club reservations, how can I help you?" I'd answer in my most professional voice. Then I'd book whatever they wanted. Want to play at 6 a.m. on a Tuesday? No problem. Party of 12 on the busiest Saturday of the month? Absolutely. Want to reserve the entire back 9 for a company event? Consider it done. Within 2 weeks, their Yelp reviews were a disaster. People were showing up for tee times that didn't exist. The course was completely overbooked on weekends with angry golfers fighting over spots. One review said they showed up for their confirmed 6 a.m. reservation to find the course didn't even open until 8. My favorite was when this lady called wanting to book her husband's surprise birthday party for 20 people. I enthusiastically confirmed it for the exact time the course was hosting their member championship tournament. Apparently 50 people showed up expecting to play while the tournament was happening, and security had to get involved. The best part was listening to the manager try to explain to angry customers that their confirmed reservations weren't real. People were demanding refunds for deposits they never actually paid. Some threatened to sue. The course had to comp so many free rounds to angry members. After about 3 months of this, I got a call from the actual golf course manager. Not the polo shirt guy, but his boss. He was super polite and asked if I was the young man who'd been taking their reservations. When I said yes, he apologized about 20 times and said they'd fix the business cards immediately. Turns out polo shirt guy had been telling everyone the phone problems were being handled while doing absolutely nothing about it. He got fired, and they hired a new reservations manager. They even offered me a job when I turned 16 as an apology.